Hey, this is a Spire channel here, and it's time to do the Silent Ascension 5 run. So yeah, let's just get started, get into it. We do start with the cursed card in our deck now, so we're gradually getting towards the higher difficulty levels, but you know, hopefully this goes okay. Alright, do we raise max HP by 11? That's probably not that strong, right? It is a lot of max HP, but generally max HP isn't the thing you need at the start of the game, right? You're kind of looking just to make your deck better. Taking 13 damage, that's also kind of... So our options here don't seem that great. We have a transform, which could be good. I mean, do we just transform a defend? Like, what if we transform a strike and then we get, like, another defend card and then we can't do any damage? So, how are we doing in terms of camps? So if we take the left path, we get 2 camps, 1 elite. So if we take the middle path, we could get... Well, there's a lot of question marks that way, though. And then if we... I mean, do we think we can take 2 elites on 2 camps and then just a bunch of question marks, or kind of this sort of thing? I mean, we get an early shot, which maybe doesn't help us that much. And depending on how this goes, maybe we go, you know, this way, or depending on how it goes, we either go the elite, the hallway fight, or the question mark. So maybe we transform a defend. Like we don't want to transform a strike and get a non-attacking card, right? I mean, we could remove 2 removing 2 cards in a deck if we can, like, survive the early 13 I mean, we could also go this way if we don't want to take the second elite. So, I mean, we probably wouldn't completely die to the 13 damage, but I don't know. We're still on not the highest difficulty, right? So maybe we just play this way first. What do we get? We got Corrosive Wave. Okay, that's pretty useless at the start. Yeah, okay, that wasn't good, but I guess it's a good thing we didn't transform a strike, right? So we basically got another curse in our deck. So we're sort of not feeling great about our decision to not take the remove 2, right? Okay, so this one is... I mean, do we just... I mean, we don't have a lot of damage, right? Like... Well, I guess we can just get 1 low, and then we can kill it or not next turn, depending on how we feel about, you know, our prospects. If we kill this, right, this will gain 4 strength, and then we won't be able to kill it the next turn. So I think we just get this low, and then we full block this, right? We don't... I mean, we can't block that effectively because we're frail. Yikes. So maybe we do 6 more damage on it, and we just take a little bit of chip damage, and then, you know, we'll be in a better shape to kill this after its stun turn, right? So we're only doing 3 damage here if we kill this one now. I mean, do we just double block and then... Well, we probably have... We either have full block or 18 damage next turn, right? So yeah, I guess we do start up the stun thing and then, yeah. So yeah, we got our 18 damage. Okay, so... Yeah, we got a skill potion. Okay, prepared. So I do feel that, in general, the Sly cards for Silent and Slay the Spy 2 are pretty strong. I mean, we have an extra curse, right? So, I mean, we can also use it just to get the poison too, right? For Corrosive Wave. So maybe we do take the prepared. Yeah, and then that'll be something we can hope to upgrade, right, in the future, because upgraded prepared is a lot better than the unupgraded prepared, right? 2 instead of 1. Okay, so now we can do the prepared to apply 3 poison. I mean, 3 poison is only 6 damage total, right? Like we could just strike instead to... So if we do this, we're double blocking, right? So we might draw a natural, or a survivor, which would let us block with only 1 card. So yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so we didn't. But, you know, it was worth a try. So, I mean, the 3 poison will end up being 6 damage, just like the strikes, right? So we're not losing anything by trying that. Okay, so now we can block with 1 card and get double strike. Let's see. Oh yeah, the boss is the Soulfish, so this is, yeah, Underdogs. And the Soulfish is the boss that puts those status cards in your hand that, or in your deck, that make you take 6 damage if you don't play them, right? And those status cards don't exhaust, I believe, yeah, by default. So, I mean, that's another good thing about Prepared. We can also discard those status cards that the Soulfish will give us, right? And then, you know, we'll have a bit of an easier time on the Soulfish once we, well, if we can get there. Hopefully we do, right? Okay, so we can't kill this unless we draw the Naturalize. So we either draw Naturalize or we draw more block, right? So we definitely play this. And so now we just full block with the, yeah. And then hopefully we can kill it the next turn after it doesn't have the block. Yeah, we do that, so we managed to save some more HP. Got a Flex Potion, got a Skill Potion. Do we want Flick Flag because it's Sly and we're kind of short on damage right now? Yeah, I mean, Footwork is nice, but maybe for right now we do need to just take the Flick Flag. Yeah, that feels a little bad, but yeah, whatever. Hope we don't. Okay, Hidden Daggers is good, right? We like discarding our cards. We like getting 2 shivs for 0 energy, right? That's a very, I feel that Hidden Daggers is generally a pretty strong card in Slay the Spire too. Well, I mean, it didn't exist in Slay the Spire, the original, right? So yeah, I'm not saying Slay the Spire 2 just to specifically call it out as being different from the original game. So we definitely want to take the Hidden Daggers. And I guess that makes the Corrosive Wave, you know, also better, right? Well, no, it just puts the shivs in your hand. It doesn't draw cards, so no, that doesn't, I guess. Well, do we want to remove the Corrosive Wave or just keep it and maybe we'll get Acrobatics and other kind of card draw later? Maybe we just keep it. Removing a strike isn't that strong right now. Maybe we save the gold in case there's something. Yeah, so Hidden Infinite Blades, is that good in Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, it wasn't good in Slay the Spire original, right? But maybe it is good now. It's a little slow to do damage, like. So it takes, yeah, the turn after you play, you get 4 damage, and the turn after that, you have 8 damage total. Yeah, maybe it's a bit slow. Maybe we don't do that. So maybe we just, yeah, do that. Okay, so but we did get the Hidden Dagger, so that was, you know. The shop, I think, was good. Okay, we've got a Sludge Spinner. I guess we just full block, and unfortunately we won't have a way to play the Flick Flag for free, right? But yeah, as always, you don't always get the draw order that you want. So, okay, prepared. Okay, we did draw another block card, so yeah. Oh, maybe I should have discarded the Ascender's Bane, played the strike, and then just played the Hidden Dread Daggers. We would have done 6 more damage here. Or not 6, 4 more damage because we're awake. Hopefully we don't lose, you know, HP because of that. That we, you know, didn't need. Now we redrew the Defend, right? That's, yikes. Okay, but now we do exhaust it this turn. Alright, we're weak again. But, you know, we are the Silent, so, you know, hopefully we can... now it's buffing though. Okay, so we do need to kill this. Okay, but yeah, luckily we do draw what we need to kill it this turn. So we didn't suffer any consequences for messing up that one turn and, you know, losing the 4 damage that we could have had. Do we take a Blur just because it might be good later, or do we take Bubble? No. Deadly Poison? I mean, Deadly Poison is good on the boss, right? There's no Gremlin Knob in Slay the Spire 2. So the bosses we can face in Underdogs are the one that... The AoE fight, right? The one where the boss can only take 20 damage a turn, and then there's also the eel fight that gets stunned, and, you know, Poison is good on... It's not good on the AoE fight, maybe, but the other two, it's pretty good. It's pretty good on the boss, so... Maybe we do take Deadly... I mean, Deadly Poison isn't good later in the game, though. But for now, yeah, maybe... Or do we take Blur? Maybe Deadly Poison for now. Hopefully we don't regret this. Yeah. Oh, Deadly Poison isn't good on Punch Construct, though. Well, we do have Naturalize. We get rid of the artifact stack. Yeah, so I guess it's not too bad. So now we can Hidden Daggers and discard the Flick Flag to play it for free, right? So that's good. So we just do a bunch of front-loaded damage. I mean, it's a Punch Construct, like maybe we don't need to... We're trying not to use a Flex Potion, right? So, okay, so we do this, and we just full block if we can't get through this block anyways. Okay, so... So we need to draw another block card. Yeah. Oh, okay, we get that. That's more damage. It's not enough to kill it, right? 12, 17 this turn, so we're a little short. I mean, we play the Scale Potion just to try to save some HP, I guess, to see if we need a block card. Well, yeah, we could take the Mirage, right? Or we could just take the Snake Bite, just kill it this turn. Okay. So, I guess we use the Scale Potion for 5 health. Hopefully that was worth it. There's another prepared. So if we get the AoE fight, is the Flick Flack enough, or do we want to take the Dagger Spray? Dagger Spray is also good against the Card Thief, maybe, at the beginning of Act 2, because it can hit it twice after it flies, but... Or maybe we just take the Prepared just to have another way of discarding Flick Flack. Maybe we take the Dagger Spray, yeah, just... Okay, so now here we need damage, right? So, I mean, we would like to upgrade Prepared later, but for now I think we do upgrade the Dagger Spray. Yeah. Okay, we've got AoE slugs. I mean, 3 slugs. So we just want to kill them kind of 3 in a row, right? Okay, so this will reduce it to 2 by 2. This will reduce this to 6. So either way, we're just saving 2 damage by neutralizing, right? So I guess we target the low one. And then we flick... Oh, unfortunately, we can't play it for free. Yeah, we just target the low one, and then we kill this one, and then hopefully we kill this one, and hopefully we kill this one, you know, each in turn, right, to prevent them from ever attacking us. So we want to stun them, and then we kill the second one, hopefully. Do we have... Yeah, we probably have enough damage, right? Yeah, we've got the Dagger Spray. Oh, this one will die to the poison, right? So, yeah, we just do this. Oh, well, we've got enough to just kill them both outright anyways. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I needed to heal at this rest side. Maybe I shouldn't have been so eager to upgrade the Dagger Spray. Well, okay, well, we can always skip this elite if we need to, right? So, maybe okay. And do we get another slide card? So this will be something we can discard with Prepared and Hidden Daggers, right? So I think we do take this. And we do have... Well, Flex Potion isn't that good in Skulking Colony. Okay, so... So we Survivor to play the Flick Flack for free, right? And then we do want to block. 8. Do we care about... Well, no, we don't care about playing 2 strikes, right? So... I mean, this thing can only take 13 more damage this turn, so... Yeah, we just do that. And we might as well just save the HP, right? Even though it's only 1 HP, but it's not like we're doing any damage by... yeah, I mean, not playing that. Okay, we got Dazed. So the Skulking Colony does do Dazed. You know, we should probably keep that in mind, right? So we're not always, you know, relearning the fights every time. The Poison's nice, I guess. So we did take some chip damage. Alright, here's our free turn. We just do this. Oh, we get our free block, but it's not good on this turn. The Dagger Spray. Okay, can we full block this? Well, at least we have the the neutralize. So we're taking 12 still. Well, we can't kill it this turn, even with the Flex Potion, because it can only take 20 damage per turn, right? So... Yeah, I guess. Okay, we definitely need to rest, and then... We probably do need to skip the elite, right? And okay, got another Flex Potion. I guess we just take Backflip for the card, or do we? No, we don't take. We don't have any shifts. So Backflip, or do we take Anticipate? Let's try the Backflip, I guess. Okay, we got Book of Fire Rating. That doesn't heal us yet, but you know, in the future we'll get some heal. So we need to rest here. We're pretty low on HP. I mean, our matchup against the fish isn't too bad because we have, you know, they discard cards, and then we have a little bit of poison, but I mean, maybe we still want to play it safe and rest, right? Even though we do have 2 flex potions, like, do we just, yeah. Okay, we've got 3 rats, so the dagger spray is good here. So we kill this one, and then we full block the other one. Yeah. So we're frail now. Hopefully we can... Okay, we can discard the Flick Flack to the prepared. And we got out of that fight without taking damage release. So hopefully we can add a card to our deck to power the book, right? So do we want to exchange a Flex Potion for a Power Potion? So it could... I mean, the Power Potion might be good on the boss. It might not. I guess it depends on our luck, right? So most of our damage is attack damage right now. I mean, are we just resting? I mean, going to 3 question marks in a row so we can rest. I guess we can take the power potion. Precise cut. So that's if we discard a bunch of cards like with hidden daggers or prepared. This does seem pretty strong early. I don't know how strong this is later in the game. I haven't really tried this card before, right? But maybe we take it just to see how well it works. Okay, upgrading 2 random cards, but we might upgrade a bad card, right? So now we probably just want to remove the Corrosive Wave from our deck, but this might be good later, right? Like if we get acrobatics, or if we can upgrade our prepared. So I mean, we could just remove a strike, or maybe do we just upgrade 2 random cards and just to have the immediate power? Well, I guess we could do that. Ah, we got strike and defend. Okay, maybe that didn't work out. Okay, so we naturalize. And then yeah, we can't actually full block, right? So it's going to be gaining the strength, unfortunately. And then, well, 11, 22. Yeah, I mean, plus 12, 24. Yeah, we can't kill it this turn even with the flex potion, right? So I guess we just... And then yeah, so the precise cut is 9 damage in these 2 cards. So actually the Ring of the Snake made the precise cut weaker. That's a little bit unfortunate, but okay, so 12, 17... Yeah, we still don't have the damage, right? So we probably do need to use the flex potion here to... Or do we just full block and hope for the best next turn? It's going to debuff us next turn though, right? Maybe we just use the flex potion, or... So this would be... Yeah, I guess we use it. Maybe we even get a potion in this fight. Probably not, since we just got a potion from the last fight, right? But oh, we do get a potion. Okay, that's kind of lucky. So every time you get a potion from a fight, if it's like the original Slay the Spire, your potion chance decreases by 10%, right? And every time you don't get a potion, your potion chance increases by 10%. So we actually have been getting pretty lucky with getting, so many potions. Yeah. Okay, so do we want another prepared, or... I mean, we do have Sly, 2 Sly cards, I guess. Or do we want infinite blades just to have, the shivs every turn for longer fight? Let's take the prepared. Let's keep going. Droid, a droid is okay. Each 3, so basically 3 block upgrades. That. Okay, reflex is good. We have Sly, right? So we probably want this. I think we definitely need to take this. Do we want double block from the Shadow Meld? Right now we're not gaining block, right? That we don't have any other... Well, we have Untouchable. But we definitely want the reflex. Oh, Blade Dance? So we don't want the Speedster, right? That only works on cards you draw after your initial card draw at the beginning of the turn. Blade Dance is a little more damage, but maybe we're not going that route. So, do we want Shadow Meld? Maybe not, right? I guess we just go with this and we just rest. Yeah, hopefully we have enough damage for the boss. We probably want to use our power potion, right? Because this is... I'm not sure about this fight, yeah. Okay, well this will definitely let us win, right? Because... What? And so we'll be able to play more skills for free. I guess we just take that. So we can Corrosive Wave to get 3 poison, I guess. Well, that's not worse than 6 damage, right? So I guess we just... And then we play this for free. Not that it matters because we're getting the status cards. Alright, so I guess we just Dagger Spray Strike. And the annoying thing about these those status cards is that they don't exhaust, right? So you can play them, but they'll still be clogging up your deck. So we probably want to Survivor, play the Flick Flack for free, poison it, and then, well, we're taking 16. So do we want to block and weak, or do we need to play the damage to end the fight as quickly as possible? I mean, maybe we could even play the weak potion. Yeah, I guess we just play the weak potion and then block. And we do have the poison ticking, right? So hopefully we're not going to die just due to our deck being too clogged up. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we do this, I guess. Oh, we got this little thing. And we do get to play the Precise Cut for the max damage. That's good. Okay, so we can prepare. So we can either discard the untouchable. Oh no, this can't be blocked. This is lose HP. That's not take damage. So the HP loss you can't block. You can block damage taken. Okay. So okay, that was a pretty unfortunate turn. Now it's intangible, but Okay, so we can Corrosive Wave and then backflip just to put poison on it, right? We do need that. That's like the only way we're doing any damage. And now we can draw more cards and get more Corrosive Wave. So Corrosive Wave has actually helped us this fight, right? So we do want to just get more poison on it. I mean, we can play this just to weaken it one more turn, right? And then we Hidden Daggers to discard the debuff and the Flick Flack. And then we just play these just for the 1 damage, because these still do 1 damage even if it's intangible. Right? That's better than nothing. And now it's got 23 poison on it. So now we should be good this fight. We just save as much damage as possible. So I don't know if we really need to use 2 potions, but we weren't sure. We were playing safe. So yeah, we'll do this. Oh, this is Sly now, right? But we want to discard this. Yeah, we want to get rid of that, and I guess we make this one Sly with the Master Planner. We'll probably win before that becomes relevant, but I mean, we are taking chip damage from that. Okay, so now we prepared and discard this, right? And then, yeah. So okay, so now do we want to block for 2 or do we want to strike? So if we strike, we have a better chance of killing it the next turn, right? So do we want to do that? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's only 2 damage, right? Okay, so I guess it turned out we didn't need to strike, but yeah, we weren't sure. So let's get rid of this, and then we win, right? Okay, so we got through that. We get a Cure All. That's a good potion. A Nightmare? Do we want a Nightmare? Does that really help us? Not really right now, right? Tools of the Trade, that's good for our, Sly stuff. Shadow Meld if we just want to double block some turns. I guess Tools of the Trade is good for the Sly cards. So I'm not sure. Is Shadow Meld good? Would we just have Backflip, Untouchable? Maybe. Let's take the Tools of the Trade. Alright. So now we've got... I think this is Pale, right? The Crab Boss. So I guess we could take 3 camps if we go, this. Why is my mouse acting up? So we could take 3 camps and 1 elite if we go this way, or do we want to... This would be 2 camps, 2 elite. So, lately I've been feeling that in Slay the Spire 2, you tend to take a lot of damage from elites, right? So, maybe it's better just to play safe. This way we have fewer question marks, so we can take... There's a late shop here. I mean, we can skip this early shop if we need to. Although we will have a decent amount of gold. We might get something good from that shop. I mean, hopefully... So this would be 2 elites. Let's see what our bonus is also. Okay, so it is pale, right? No, that's not pale. That's Oribus. Okay, I thought it was pale. This icon is Oribus. Do we upgrade 6 cards? Do we get 4 potion slots? Or do we... No, we don't want this one, right? I guess we get 6 upgrades. And hopefully one of the upgrades lands on prepared, right? And then we want the other prepared to be upgraded if possible. Yeah, the 4 potions might be strong too, but let's take the 6 upgrades. We don't get prepared upgrade. We do get tools as a trade upgraded, so that's good. So yeah, let's see what happens after the first 2 fights. Okay, so we probably want to hidden daggers and discard reflex. We can neutralize this to have a better chance of blocking it. So we're probably okay to discard strike, right? Because yeah, we'll draw 2. I'm sure we'll draw something more important than strike, right? Okay, so yeah, we can full block this. No, we can't. Maybe that was a mistake. Well, let's see what we get from here. So do we just like go all in and kill this one, or? So we have 9, 13, 17, 23. We could just kill that, right? And then I guess we just play 1 defend and take a little bit of chip damage. I mean, we could also play the Curse All. It's only 6 damage though, right? Maybe that's not worth using the potion for. Okay, so I guess we take 6. Okay, so now we can put Corrosive Wave before we prepared. Sure. Get some poison. Play the Flick Flack. So 12, 21. Okay, let's block again. Oh, this is... we're taking some HP damage. Okay, so now we do finally get the stun, right? Yeah. Oh, now it's already dead, so yeah, we're a little low on block. Okay, well, a slide block is upgraded, right? We probably want this. We are... Oh, okay, we got our Book of 5 Rings heal, so I guess, yeah, that... I guess we should have been paying attention to that. Okay, so well, let's play the Corrosive Wave before we get the reflex. Well, or do we want to... Maybe we want to play this, actually, because we're otherwise taking a lot of damage. Well, we might draw another thing that lets us discard that. No, we don't. Okay, so let's... Well, we don't even need to play this to full block. We could just... So do we want to get the poison, or do we want to just full block? I mean, we're only taking 1 damage, right? Maybe we get the poison on. So now I'll put the... You'll put the 32 block on, right? And then we'll have to deal 32 damage if we want to remove the block. And then it'll stun it too if we can get 32. Can we get 32 damage? So 9, 15, 21, 32. Yeah, that's barely enough, right? 9, 15, 21, 32. Oh wait, it's only at 23 block now because we played the we just played the Flick Flack for free anyway. So okay, so yeah, we have enough to stun it. So we're not taking damage because it's stunned, right? And it'll be dead from the poison the next turn. Okay, so we didn't take the big hit from the tunneler after it, put the shield up. That's good. Okay, Expose is always a good card, but Acrobatics, we really need this, right? Because that's good with our Corrosive Wave. It's good with our slide cards in general. I mean, this is really good, but I think we had to take acrobatics, right? Like, so now do we go for the shop, or can we just hold out for the later shop? We do have a lot of gold, right? Well, enough gold that it might be useful. Maybe we just go to the shop. But. Snecko Skull, Ninja Scroll, Jackpot, Panic Button, Finisher, Pounce. Do we take the Snecko Skull? That would be good with the Corrosive Wave, or I mean Ninja Scroll for front-loaded damage. So the Act 2 elites could be Entomancer. It could be that shard thing that you get energy from for attacking. Could be the area of effect fight. I mean, we're not relying on poison that much though, right? Although the Corrosive Wave is potentially a lot of poison. Ghost in a Jar is a strong potion. It costs 84, but you know, if we were on a higher difficulty, maybe we'd consider taking that, like for hopefully a future boss. I guess we can take the Snecko Skull, or and then do we take the backflip also, or maybe not, right? So I guess we just remove a strike. Okay, so next shop, hopefully we'll still have some gold. So our HP is pretty full, so we just take the upgrades and then go this way. Yeah. Okay, so now hopefully we draw some good slide cards with our acrobatics, right? Oh, now we get the Corrosive Wave. It's a little late now. So we can full block just to stun that, I guess, or we can dagger spray. But for now, I guess let's just full block. Oh, I can't full block. I don't have enough energy. Maybe I should have played the dagger spray. Well, that's kind of annoying. Maybe we just use this potion just so we can block. Yikes. Okay, maybe that was, yeah. We do get the stun and the bullbug, but that probably wasn't the best way to play that. Okay, so I guess we just start playing this stuff. I guess we want to kill the bullbug as soon as possible. I mean, we're already full blocking, right? Do we want to have the untouchable next turn? Maybe we do, right? So maybe we keep that in the deck. We don't play the prepared, and then we just try to focus the bullbug. And hopefully we can full block, right? Okay, so we do get this. Well, that's already most of the block we need. So we need to draw cards. I guess we can play this. Okay, so we're having a bit of damage problems here. Yeah. Our block is pretty good now with the way we're cycling through our deck so fast, but no, we want to discard this after we play the Corrosive Wave, right? So let's just discard this first. And now we play the Corrosive Wave, and then we can prepare the Reflex away, put poison on these things, right? And this thing's still stunned, so at least we're not being attacked by this turn. So we acrobatics, or we probably want to naturalize just to weaken this, right? And then we acrobatics to get more of the Corrosive Wave poison. We do have Snecko Skull, so this is actually doing more poison than, you know. It's 4 poison each time, right? Not just 3. Okay, so we did get a lot of poison in this, so now we just want to block as much as we can until we win, right? Yeah. And I guess we play the hidden daggers, and then, I mean, this would kill this. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, we didn't need to do that. It would have been dead next turn from the poison, right? Okay, that was a mistake, but it might not matter. This is... So right now we're just kind of wanting to block until we can just let it die to the poison, right? I mean, we could full block, or let's play this for free. Okay, yeah. So it'll be dead next turn, so let's just play it safe and block, yeah. I mean, acrobatics probably would have blocked, but the double defend definitely, 100% blocked, right? Okay, so now the poison will finish it off. So we could just finish it off like that too. Okay, so Noxious Fumes, yeah, that's good for the longer fights. Okay, Sly to apply poison that way, and that's good with the Sneko Skull, right? So we do have a lot of card draw, and we do have a lot of discard, right? So, yeah, I guess we could try Haze. And now, I mean, we're kind of, we've got a bit of an upgrade deficit, right? There's some cards that we need to upgrade. I mean, we want to upgrade our prepareds at some point. I mean, this would be nice to upgrade. It's not, maybe not necessary, but I mean, at some point we do need to upgrade the prepareds, right? So we probably don't greed for the elite. Let's just, yeah, take our upgrade. Just to make our deck more consistent, right? Okay. It's a Spiny Toad, so that's the one that gains the temporary thorns, but we're using poison, right? Like, we're not using attacks, so the thorns don't... We're not as afraid of the thorns as we would, as we would be normally, perhaps. So now it's got the thorns, right? So we just want to block. We don't want to play the dagger spray, right? That dagger spray into the... So, okay, so why don't we... Okay, we just prepared first. That's free, right? So let's not play the strike. Okay, so now we're, we're discarding cards, right? We're blocking. So you can see how the, the Sly cards are pretty good, right? We even have enough excess block that we could play one attack, right? So let's just play the strike. I mean, we don't want to play Dagger Spray because that'll hit us twice from Thorns, and we only have enough for one hit, right? To full block and play attack. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here we discard the Flick Flack, right? Yeah. So I guess we Corrosive Wave backflip. Prepared. Yeah. So Corrosive Wave, so we get more poison on the boss. Then let's see what we get from this. Okay. But we need to block as much as we can, so save our HP. Now, okay, we got free turn. So it's basically dead, because it'll be dead next turn even if we don't do anything this turn, right? But we can speed things up just by playing our cards, right? Just, let it, die this turn instead, just to save us a little time, but, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have... I mean, Deflect is... If we had Dexterity, right, that would be okay with all the card draw we have, maybe, but we don't, so... we can just use our Sly... our Untouchables to block instead, right? So maybe we don't discard... The Flick Flag isn't that good this late in the game. I mean, we are playing it for free, so that's one thing, but it's, we don't... Yeah, we skip those. I mean, unfortunately, that does put us further away to our next heal from the book, but it's okay. We don't want to clog up our deck with cards like that. Okay, so now we upgrade the other prepared, I guess, and then... Yeah, so we go here, and then we can upgrade another card before the... where do we get this? Okay, every time we play an attack or skill upgraded for the remainder of combat. Interesting. So upgrading their stuff isn't nearly as important anymore, right? Do we just rest here and... Or is this a little too conservative? Maybe we want to... Yeah, we can always go this way for low on health, right? So, yeah, wait, let's take the... So right now, I guess we want to just have more block, or do we want more weak? More block or more weak? I guess... or do we want more card draw? Maybe we want card draw, actually. Okay. So actually, we don't have a lot of gold for this shop. We might actually want to go this way. Maybe it depends how much HP we actually end this fight at, though. We could be taking damage here, right? We don't have any potions. So as lucky as our potion luck was last act, it's been pretty bad this act, right? Luckily our deck is pretty good, right? So hopefully we can, you know, do well enough. Just unfortunately we didn't draw anything else that was sly. Huh. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. So we're taking 20 damage, right? So we just need to... I guess we just need to block as much as we can. So yeah. Now we're weak, but hopefully we can just rely on poison, right? So we definitely want to backflip here. We can play this. So we need to prepare it into our... I mean, we need to draw this stuff. Like, this draw order is not... Okay, we do get that now. So, how are we... Do we need the deadly poison? Like, maybe we just get rid of this, and then that way we can still... Yeah, we don't need to play the deadly poison, right? We need to play more blocks, so yeah, let's just get rid of that. So now we... Oh, wait, do we need to... Yeah, we still are short block. Okay, so now that'll get rid of that, right? So, unfortunately, now we got the Corrosive Wave a little bit too late, right? But we can hidden dagger. So we have enough block now. So now we just hidden daggers, the flick flack, and this that we don't need, right? So which, I mean, do we want to just start? Okay, we have a dagger spray next turn, so maybe we just try to even up their HP. And this one will, yeah. So I guess we just do this just to make the precise cut a little bit stronger. Okay. So far, this fight's been going pretty well. We're weak again, though, so that's not good. Do we want to reflex before we Corrosive Wave? Maybe we don't, right? Maybe we'd rather just discard this. So maybe we play the Corrosive Wave first, and then we play the Prepared. Yeah, discard this stuff. And now we Acrobatics and we have the Corrosive Wave, right? And then we can even discard, you know... Oh, well, they're dead from the poison anyways. Yeah, so, yeah, this fight went really well, actually, right? Yeah, Sly Silent is doing the, you know, the Sly things. Okay. Well, we want to see the card reward first before we pick the Whetstone in case it's an attack we want to take, right? Like this back... Well, no, this is already upgraded. We want the hidden daggers though, right? Is that better? Because we have so much Sly things, or do we already have enough discard already that we just take the backstab just for some front load? I mean, backstab this, I mean, we're already mostly through Act 2 though, right? Do we really need that? Maybe we just take the hidden daggers, or... No, we take Mirage because that'll help our block sometimes. Or do we just take the hidden daggers? I mean, hidden daggers is really good, but maybe we take the Mirages. Well, yeah. Okay, we do want to take the Whetstone though. Okay, well, better than nothing. We did upgrade the Naturalize for the weak duration. So do we go here just to get a remove? We probably don't, right? We don't have that much gold. Let's just take the fight and then, you know, go that way maybe, just so we can heal before the boss. I mean, yeah. So we Corrosive Wave and then we can discard the Untouchable. Do we need to play that defense? No, we don't, right? Yeah, we don't have enough energy to play that, so we just need to block for 20. Yeah, we just need to block. And then we kill this first. So this is dead, right? We don't need to worry about this. So we just do what we can to the Tunneler. Well, we can't play that. So yeah, we'll either need to block for 23 or, you know, can we do... Are we going to be able to do 32 damage to break the block? Probably not, right? So we probably just want to block. Luckily, we do have our Sly cards that we're just playing for free, just getting, you know, free cards. Oh, we got neutralized. So now we drew enough cards that we actually can just break the shield, right? But maybe we want to draw more Sly cards? Or do we just play... No, so... No matter what, right? Like, Dagger, Spray, and Strike will break the shield. So we can afford to spend 1 energy to play the Acrobatics. And then I guess, yeah, okay, so we drew just Dagger Spray in upgraded strike though, right? So, yeah, we might as well play it just for 3 dash. Okay, so this... Okay, so... Yeah, we got that. Is it not... It's only stunned that turn, right? So it's not stunned this turn. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, we got Reflex. Draw a card. Okay, so we can Corrosive Wave again, right? And then we... Yeah, you can see how this deck is working, right? Okay. Got through that. Got Strength that doesn't really help us much, but... We want the Piercing Whale, right? That's good for those turns where we're being hit with a lot of attacks. A random zero-cost power... a zero-cost card or a random power? So does this include colorless cards, or is it only silent cards? Because if it's only silent cards, we don't want a strike, right? Or a slice, or whatever other, you know. I mean, we could get a hidden daggers. We don't really want a precise cut. We've got a lot of card draw. Let's take the random power. Okay, it's a footwork. That's good. We do want to upgrade that. Oh, we got a heal from the book. So now we're so we could use the camp to upgrade the footwork, right? That'll help our block plan. No, we don't want normality in our deck. That would be bad. I mean, we can remove it, so and maybe we can discard it sometimes. So we could remove 2 from our deck, and then, you know, hopefully we can just discard normality when we draw it. But what if we play cards and then draw normality after? That would be really bad, right? So let's just take the enchant. So whenever this would be shuffled in your draw card, place it on top instead. Okay, so what card do we want to be drawing a lot? I guess is that just what that means? So whenever so what card are we relying on a lot? I guess Corrosive Wave? On the other hand, if we shuffle a card that draws cards, then maybe we can kind of, you know, keep the card drawing going, you know, that sort of thing. So maybe the Reflex? Yeah, I guess we try that. Okay, I don't know if that's the best choice, but, you know, hopefully it works out. Footwork. So we are pretty confident on this boss, I think, because we have, you know, the poison, right? Okay, so we will want to be facing this way at the end of this turn. Okay, so we need to prepare just to see. Okay, we do get the Reflex. Oh, we get Untouchable also. Great, that was perfect. Fortunately, we didn't have the, you know, Corrosive Wave, but. Okay, so we can play the Flick Flack and the Untouchable, right? Yeah. So now we're full blocking even if we don't face the right way, right? So maybe it doesn't matter. So we definitely want to get this down. We can save this. So now we just play Strike and Poison, right? On whatever we want. So this one on the right is a bigger threat, right? Because it does the big attack, and then this one on the left, it's not as strong, right? It does the multiple. Does it attack multiple times? So this one, it does the big attack some turns, and then it gets stunned the turn after. So yeah, maybe we focus our fire on that one, and then just, you know, try to take that one out. Okay, we full block even though we weren't facing the right way, right? We're not drawing cards this turn, unfortunately. So this is a pretty bad turn. We just got a bit unlucky with our draw order, right? Well, this would give us 10 block. Do we need that? Or we probably want to save it for a later turn, right? This is probably a little bit premature to be using up our Mirage. It does exhaust. So I guess we just, yeah, do that. I mean, we block as much as we do have dexterity, so at least we're not just blocking for nothing. But I mean, yeah. Okay, that was a bit unlucky, but you know, it happens. Yeah, so the one on the left does multiple attacks sometimes. And so our Piercing Whale is good against it. So, okay, so now we're drawing into Haze, right? So, do we want to backflip first before we Acrobatics? Well, we might draw other stuff, right? So we'll draw one more card. So I guess we just, yeah, we Acrobatics. Oh, we can discard Reflex instead of Haze. Yeah, if we discard Reflex, it'll go... No, because it's not... Okay. So we will draw other stuff that'll let us discard Haze, right? Possibly? No, we didn't. Well, we got Survivor. So if we backflip, will we be able to draw Hidden Daggers or Prepareds? Maybe, right? So we are full blocking if we backflip, so let's just... Or do we want to make sure we can... Well, we can discard Haze even if we backflip and things go wrong, right? Yeah, so I guess now we do have to just, yeah, discard the Haze with this, right? Okay, well that's a bit unlucky of a draw. We'll get our Prepareds next turn. Hopefully we get the Corrosive Wave first before we play the Prepareds, right? This doesn't do any damage. So this card is not good anymore. Well, I'm not sure it feels good to begin with. And this is what I'm talking about. It does a big attack, right? So we need to be blocking. And unfortunately, we got Corrosive Wave without the card draw yet again. So this is, yeah, that's pretty unlucky. Wow, we didn't even... Okay. Well, hopefully the next deck cycle goes better than this, because, yeah, this is pretty unlucky. At least we can face the right way. I mean, 8 damage to all enemies is better than 6 to all enemies. Wow, this is a bit unlucky. Okay, so hopefully that stops happening. Okay. Okay, we get Reflex. Yeah. Okay, so we discard this. So now, okay, if we face the right way, we would full block, right? So, yeah. Well, no, not yet. Let's play the Acrobatics. Okay, we get Flick Flack. I mean, we're just not drawing cards in the order that we want, right? We're gonna get a bad Corrosive Wave again. So Hidden Daggers, at least we can play these and get some poison down. And then we full block, right? We need to kill this. So we're going to get another bad Corrosive Wave. So Corrosive Wave is... Yeah, we're just getting really unlucky with that. I think the chances of this happening are actually somewhat low with the deck we have, right? Like, that's kind of unfortunate. Well, at least we have enough block that we can usually, you know... So this isn't actually good anymore, right? Okay, so now we do want to face this way. So, but maybe we poison this first before we face that way. No, we want to play our 3 block cards, right? Yeah, we just need to block. No, this is 22 block already, though. Okay, so if we weaken this, this will go down to 16 or... No, 15. So we only need to play 2. So we can play the Deadly Poison before we naturalize and then, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, I guess it only goes down to 10. Alright, so, yeah. I messed up the math there. Okay, so... Well... We want to discard Reflex after we play Corrosive Wave, right? So let's just discard the Dagger Spray. We might need to play the Mirage this turn. So we Corrosive Wave, we discard the... Oh no, we're getting enough poison from the... We finally got a good Corrosive Wave. So this is what was supposed to happen earlier in the fight, right? And we finally got it. We just got really unlucky, right? This fight, that this didn't happen earlier. I mean, with so much card draw in our deck, and you know, it's like, yeah, I think we just got unlucky. But now we finally got it, right? We're getting all the poison on the boss. Okay, now we got 99 block this turn, so we just, yeah, put a lot of poison on it. We need to block, right? So yeah, do this. Okay, we discard this, yeah. So doing Flick Flack wouldn't do anything, but I mean we can do it for free. So I get, but yeah, we just want to. No, we need to block. Yeah, so we can't play the poison actually. Okay, but I'll just get these out of our deck. Okay, so now it's dead. Okay, so it took us like 3 deck cycles to finally get the, you know, the Corrosive Wave to do its job, but we finally did get it. Alright, so yeah. Okay. We did get through that. I think we did have a pretty unlucky draw, but, you know, it happened. Okay, we're probably not so scared of scrolls that we need to take an Echoing Slash, right? Or Envenom that... No, let's just take Burst. Yeah. Okay. So now, okay, we've got Doormaker. Poison's not very good on the Doormaker since we have to keep reapplying the poison, right? That's a bit unfortunate. But maybe our total output will just be good enough that, you know, yeah, that we'll get through it. Hopefully. So 2 camps. I mean, we probably want an elite at some point. There's an early shop if we want it on the left. Let's see, what's the best way? How do we do this? So either way, no matter which way we go, so if we take 2 camps this way, we're not getting an elite. We probably don't want that, right? So if we go this way, we get an early shop, we get an elite. I mean, I guess we can go either way depending on how that goes. We get another camp here. If we go this way, this is a lot of question marks before the camp, right? Oh, I guess we could skip a question marking. So I guess it'd be at least 2 question marks before the camp. The shop's a bit later. This way is 2 elites. Is that a bit too risky? Or what, on only 1 camp? So maybe we don't go that way, right? So this way we'd have an elite after the camp, and then we'd have the option of another elite. And the shop's a bit later. Yeah, so this way we can take 2 camps and have the option of the... So yeah, let's go this way, I guess, and then... Yeah, take the shop that way. Let's see what our bonus is. Card rewards is glam. Okay. 3 dazed in our draw pile. Well, the energy is nice. Is that worth 3 dazed? Mark 7. But that's a bit risky because we might not get the Mark 7 on the one. Yeah, let's take the glam. So, yeah, actually, we want to take more fights if we can then, right? But, I mean, if we're already taking 3 fights before this camp, right? Is that enough? Okay, so we want to backflip. Okay, we do get prepared. Yeah, we can't burst the haze, right? Well, I guess we just do this. So we got Super Cultist here. So either way, we're going to be able to discard both, right? So what happens if we draw the Corrosive Wave? We would have wanted to draw it from this and not this, right? So let's play the Untouchable first. Hopefully we get Corrosive Wave here, and then we can discard the Reflex. Okay, we do get Reflex though, so... Well, let's see what else. Okay, now we get the Corrosive Wave with Acrobatics, so... You know, it would have been nice to have it earlier, but... Okay, we did get it. Do we get the footwork down, or do we just poison it more? We can block next turn with Mirage anyways, right? Let's just get the poison. Okay, just get a little more damage. So we did get a good Corrosive Wave turn. Okay, so we, yeah, get more cards, right? Maybe we'll get something good. Okay, there's Corrosive Wave, but we can't actually draw any more cards now. So the Corrosive Wave is a bit unreliable, right? Block for 15. So we need to block, yeah. This Piercing Wail's not actually good, right? Yeah. So we just block, and then we Dagger Spray, and then we get a little bit of cut damage. So hopefully we can kill it the next turn so we avoid, you know, this big hit. Yeah, we can do enough. I mean, do we burst the prepared? What's in our deck? I mean, we have enough damage anyways, right? So we're... we can burst the hidden daggers if we need to. But no, but then that would just discard the shivs that we put in our hand, right? So yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so we've got enough damage. Okay, so now we get glam cards, right? Yeah. Okay, Ricochet is Sly. It's... Wow, it's only 12 damage though. Backstab, well, that's 15 damage, and it replays. So, one replay is only once per combat. Okay, but it is some front load damage. If we run into the scrolls, you know, that might be good. I mean, this exhausts from our deck, so it doesn't clog our deck. This is only 12 damage, right? If we upgrade it, it's 15. I guess we take Backstab. I mean, we can spare one card on the first turn because we've got Ring of the Snake, right? I mean, do we just play it safe and just keep, you know, or do we want to take more cards because we can get Glam, right? But let's just play it safe. We're still on the low difficulty. What do we want to do here? Block? Oh, Swift? We're kind of in a card drawing mood, right? So we probably want to enchant the Backstab with Swift because it's always in our hand, right? Oh, that'll. Oh no, oh shoot! You can only enchant Swift with power. Okay. I should have paid more attention to what the eligible targets were. Okay, we can't enchant. Whatever. Divine. Well, we don't want a debt, right? Yeah, let's just Divine. Hopefully we don't get anything bad from this. If we do, we can remove it from the shop, right? We can even go this way just to make sure we're not taking any more damage. Okay, a rare card. That's something. Uh-oh, no! Okay, we did get the curse. Okay, we can remove the curse, so what's a rare? So the only Shiv cards we have are hidden daggers, right? That's not really what we need. Murder? Yeah, murder. We're drawing a lot of cards, right? Let's take the murder. So we do need to remove, you know, this curse from our deck now. That's unfortunate. Can we do 300 damage before the dummy runs away, or? Our damage is a little slow, right? That's probably a little too ambitious. Do we just do 150 and then upgrade 2 random cards? Yeah, let's do that. Because we only get 3 turns to kill it, right? Yeah, 3 turns. Okay, so we do have a free Backstab, though, that replays. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. We play our Prepare. We don't need to block at all on the dummy, right? We just play our... go offensive. I mean, there's the Murder. We can't actually play it. We can get the Poison. We can Poison Dagger. Yeah, so let's get the Poison on. Let's Hidden Daggers. Get rid of the stuff we don't need. And then just, yeah, we play this for as much as we can. Oh, we can play... Oh, we should have played another Strike first before the Precise Cut. Well, hopefully we still have enough damage. And there's a Doubt. We don't want this in our hand, so we get rid of that. Yeah, see, our front load is a little bit low, right? Hopefully we can still get it this turn. Okay, we can draw 2 because we put that enchant on our deck, right? On that power. Oh boy, so now we can draw 2 or draw 3. Yeah, we just don't have the damage. Uh-oh, no! The target dummy is going to get away and we're not going to... Yeah, okay, maybe we should have just played it safe and taken the potion then. Though we didn't get our free potion, the card rule. Okay. If we had a better draw order, maybe we would have had it, right? Like if we had the Corrosive Wave. Okay, well, it happens. So Corrosive Wave, we play Tools of the Trade, then we play the Prepared, get rid of the Curse and the... Yeah, get rid of that. So then we can play Prepared again, right? And we're just putting a lot of points. See, we just have to get... So we're a bit inconsistent, right? That's what our deck is. So we do need to play this to full block unless we draw more stuff, right? Oh no, well this will do 30 damage. So yeah, so let's play this. And then this will hit this, right? And then... Well, there's nothing else that matters, right? We can't get through the block this turn. See, why couldn't we get a turn like that on the training dummy? And we would have gotten 2 free upgrades, right? So, yeah, our deck is a little bit reliant on on that kind of, yeah. Well, this will replay the first time we play. Well, we can get an upgrade of... Well, maybe we just take another Mirage, right? Just to have the insurance sometime. Well, the poison resets on Doormaker when it phases, though, right? Maybe we don't want another Mirage. Maybe we do just take the backflip. Okay. Let's get the curse out of our deck. Yeah. I mean, we didn't want that card in our deck to be honest. Speedster, maybe, like just to have a little more damage. Like it's sort of like Corrosive Wave, right? Except it's always down. But now we actually are drawing a lot of cards on our turn, right? This wasn't good early, but now maybe it is. We need to get this curse out, though. Yeah, so I think we do take the Speedster. That should hopefully guarantee we beat the boss fight. Okay, done Chuck. So now we probably upgrade the Speedster, right? I mean, both Speedster and Murder maybe would be good for the longer, the boss fight. I guess we upgrade the Speedster, yeah. So that'll just give us a little power for the boss, a little more power for, yeah, on the Queen. Okay, so now, okay, we need to play, we can play our Untouchables, right, if we just... So we need the backflip to draw more. Okay, we get Untouchables again. Oh, there's the Reflex. Are we full blocking this turn? We're already full blocking this turn, right? Yeah. Okay, we can play this to draw more cards. Let's play the Speedster first, right? We need to get that down. Alright, so we can Hidden Daggers to get rid of the Haze, right? There's no way we can play the Corrosive Wave now. Because we can't stack up the Nunchuck that much, right? We want to get the Magi Knight down first, I think. Because that downgrades our cards. So we can apply that poison, though. That's something. Okay, we get the Shiv. That was a pretty good first. Why couldn't this happen on the training dummy? So now we have the Speedster, so yeah, so we're gaining a little bit of damage. Is this enough damage yet? So right now we just need to Footwork Defend, right? Or no. So this will replay, but that's not enough to kill this, and yeah. So this turn is a bit unlucky. We just need to double defend. Oh, we're going to lose the Murder. Maybe we should have discarded the Murder so we didn't lose it to the Spectral Knight. Ah, well. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well. Once again, we have no card draw this turn. So we need to burst Piercing Wail now just to... Yeah, just to not take too much damage. Okay, guess we just Dagger Spray, or do we Poison? Dagger Spray. Yeah. We don't need... This isn't worth using a potion over, right? Okay, so now we finally got our card draw again. So... There's the Corrosive... So let's discard this first, so we play the Corrosive Wave before we discard the Reflex. And then we have Speedster out, right? So we're doing even more damage. I mean, do we even want to burst the Prepared? I guess so, right? Like, just do more Speedster and Corrosive Wave action. Okay, so yeah, that ends the fight, right? I guess we want to play one more attack so we can have Nunchuck, just being closer to activate. And we don't play the second one, right? We just end it there. Okay, so we got through the Elite pretty easily. Do we want 2 Strength or 6 Poison? So the Poison's not actually good for the boss, right? So if we take the Elite fight, though, it might be good. So, okay, so it could be the Soul Nexus, it could be the Mecha Knight, right? The Poison isn't actually good against the Mecha Knight until we get the Poison, the Artifact stacks off. Well, it will be good after we get the Artifact stacks off, right? And we're not doing much Strength damage, so yeah, maybe we just take the... A Festive Popper doesn't really help us much right now, but, There's another murder. Do we want another murder? Or maybe we just take the leg sweep just so we can keep the weak on the boss if necessary, right? And then here, we have a lot of HP, so maybe we just take the upgrade and then we go to the elite, right? And hopefully we don't take too much damage from the elite. So here we probably need the murder cost decrease because we don't have a tactician or any other form of energy support. No, we don't need foul potion. We need uncommon potion. It's card draw. Yeah, I guess we just get rid of the poison potion, get the clarity extract. Okay, hopefully it's not Mecha. Ah, it's Mecha Knight. Okay, that's... Well, our matchup against the Mecha Knight's probably not too bad, I want to say. So let's play the footwork before we get rid of the... yeah, let's do this first. Okay, there's some more cards. So, I mean, we're just trying to draw anything good, right? Okay, so there's a Corrosive Wave, so I guess we do get a couple of the artifact stacks off, right? If we had gotten the Corrosive Wave earlier... Oh, we got our Nunchuck energy. Okay, so we can actually full block, right? Or, I mean, is it worth full blocking just to prevent 2 damage if we can do 12 damage here to the Mecha Knight? I think we're okay, right? Like, yeah, let's just full block. Okay, so now... I guess we get rid of this, so that way we can use Piercing Wheel to get rid of the... We can use Piercing Wheel to get rid of the artifact stacks, and then we do this to put poison on, right? And then now we can put weak on... And that weak will last to the next attack that the boss does. Okay, then unfortunately we have a lot of burns, but at least we can discard them. Okay, we need the speedster down, like, as soon as possible. And what are we drawing into? So we don't want to draw the acrobatics this turn because we wouldn't be able to play it, right? So we need to not draw cards. I guess we just... Do we poison the boss or do we... Yeah, let's just block. Okay, so hopefully we can block this attack. Okay, we got the reflexes. Yeah, we discard that to get more cards. We didn't get the... You know... We didn't get the Corrosive Wave we wanted, but... So do we want to burst the acrobatics so we can have a better chance at drawing more slide cards? Yeah, we probably do, right? So let's get this out of our hand first to avoid hand clog, and then we burst the acrobatics. Okay, so we do get this. And then, do we do the haze, or do we just need to block more? Well, discarding haze won't prevent us from blocking more. Well, or do we want to discard the burn instead? Well, we can discard the burns with hidden daggers too, so let's just discard haze. Okay, so now we backflip for the block, right? There's a Corrosive Wave, too late. Yeah. Okay, we have 37 block now. Oh, the backflip was the glam backflip, so yeah, it played double the first time. So I guess we have enough block that we just play the Flick Flack. Okay. So now we've got our Speedster out, so we've kind of got our deck going a bit more, right? So hopefully we can kill the boss in the next 3 turns. Okay, let's just get rid of the defense we don't need. Because, yeah, this isn't one of the attacks. Okay, we at least got the bad cards out of our deck, right? Next turn we'll have the murder, right? So, yeah. Oh, there was the Nunchuck energy. We wasted it. Okay, so now we discard Untouchable, or do we... Yeah, because we're not drawing many cards from Reflex, right? We just need the block to block the burns. And then we just murder the boss. Or do we... Maybe we play Backflip first in case we draw into something useful, or... Yeah, well, is there a chance of wasting something that we need? Like, what if we draw Corrosive Wave? But, that's okay. We might get a... Okay, we didn't get anything useful. We didn't get anything bad either. So now we just murder the boss, yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, why did it... Oh, it's a glam murder? Okay, so... We took that card after we got the Glam? I thought we already had this card in our deck. No, we didn't. Okay, so it's a Glam Murder. Okay, so we didn't need to think for that, so much. Stable Serum is probably good because we have the Corrosive Wave, right? So sometimes we want to retain it. Let's take that. Strike Damage doesn't help us much, but... Okay, we got Piercing Wail, that's Glam, right? That's good. Some more insurance. Is that better than a hand trick that can add slide to our skills? Yeah, probably, right? Yeah. We might need this, right? Well, yeah. Do we upgrade a card to get 5 HP, or is there something that's worth more than 5 HP on the boss? So maybe, do we just upgrade our Corrosive Wave just to do more damage to the boss, I guess? Because if that's one of them, yeah, okay. So we won't be at full health, but, hopefully we're okay. Okay, this isn't a good first turn. We can block though at least, right? So that uses up the double leg sweep though. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but okay, we use up the Glam charge on the leg sweep. Get this out of our deck. I mean, this is worth more than 12 damage, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so now, well, this is a Glam backflip, so do we burst it though just to get more card draw? Maybe we do. Yeah, so we got double Glam backflip, right? So, okay, so that it doesn't scale multiplicative, so we got to play the backflip 3 times now. Yeah. So this Corrosive Wave is in our hand. We probably want to retain it, right? Or do we wait until the boss is up, like to do our big burst turns? Do we just double footwork, or do we double speedster or tools of the trade? Well, I guess we have the, I mean, I guess we just double footwork. I guess we could, yeah, we can just block a lot, right? Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay, so now we get the tools of the trade out. No, we want to play the speedster first, though. Yeah. And hopefully we have a way to block. So we want to scale up the murder a lot before playing it, maybe, for the Glam? Yeah, I don't know. Well, this... We don't have a way to block, right? So we just need to play a defense. So, yeah, So, no, we play the... Yeah, Survivor or Defend block for the same amount, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just do that. So that's almost a full block. Okay, so now I guess this is the only thing we can do here, right? So, okay, so we neutralize rather, not naturalize. We can't, well, we can play it for 3. Or do we just play the Mirage? No, the Mirage isn't actually good though, right? Because we can't apply poison consistently without, yeah. So let's just get the Mirage out of our deck, and then, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do it like that. So this turn we don't need to worry about this attack because we're phasing it this turn, right? So I guess we Dagger Spray just to be able to put poison on it, or do we want to also murder the boss? Or do we want to scale the murder up before? No, I think we just play it, right? It's okay. We're still scaling it. It doesn't leave our deck or anything. We just don't get double, right? Yeah, let's just do that. So we do get double murder just now. And we'll get single murder later. It's not like the murder's gone. Alright, so now we do the normal thing, right? Yeah, acrobatics. Okay, now we're full blocking already. We don't need to play the leg sweep. Do we burst the prepared? Oh, now we're getting the... Okay, so we're getting the Corrosive Wave potentially next turn, right? Do we... I mean, if we draw the Corrosive Wave, we can retain our hand, right? So I guess it'd be okay if we just... Even if we get the Corrosive Wave. And then we can burst the Corrosive Wave, right? So maybe we don't... Well, we want to make sure we get the Corrosive Wave next turn, so let's do this first. Okay. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then we... I guess we just retain our hand. Well, we can still play the Hidden Daggers, right? Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So... So, do we use the Nunchuck this turn, or do we want it next turn with the Corrosive Wave? Maybe we just save it. Yeah, we can save it for next turn, so we'll to save the Nunchuck for next turn, we do the Stable Serum now, right? Because now, next turn, we'll be able to burst the Corrosive Wave. And then hopefully we just get a lot of poison out of the boss and not have to worry about, you know, the boss transforming and, you know, kind of not getting much damage on it, right? Oh no, we don't want to discard that yet. Yeah, because we need to burst the Corrosive Wave before we start drawing cards. Okay, so now we burst Corrosive Wave, and then we need to draw the cards now, right? So, and this will help us block anyway, so let's just do that. Oh, unfortunately, we don't get anything else. Yikes. Okay, so we only ended up getting 33 poison from that. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh no, we do get to... another energy for... Okay, because we had the nunchuck. We did save the Nunchuck just for that. And we're still retaining this turn, right? Yeah. But we need to draw more cards to get the poison. Oh, okay, we got prepared, so we can keep the poison rolling, right? And we're retaining, so let's save the murder. Yeah. So at least we did get some poison damage on it before the boss, you know, turned back and... yeah. So we're still scaling up murder at least, right? So it's not like we have no damage, right? So... okay. So now I guess we want to play the murder, right? Just... yeah. And then we just full block. So yeah, at least we have a lot of ways to cycle through our deck very quickly with all the card draw we have, you know, just to get the murder quickly. So that's one thing that, you know... yeah, so we're not just relying on the poison. Yeah, I guess we just do this thing. And we have a lot of block because we doubled our footwork, right? Okay, so... we have Speedster, right? So are we winning this turn against this phase? So we're drawing 6 cards, that's 18. This is 25. Nah, okay, let's just play it safe. Okay, so we do end up beating this phase, right? With just the Speedster, is that correct? Maybe not. So we weaken this. So we want it to die to the poison, I guess? Is that... or... no, we just kill it and then apply deadly poison on it afterwards. Oh, the poison does carry over. Okay, so I guess poison isn't bad on the Doormaker. Okay, so well, I guess we just win shortly, right? Okay, so that, yeah, I thought the poison would go away when it transforms back and forth, but I guess it doesn't, so... yeah, we're okay. Well, the Corrosive Wave isn't really doing anything for us here yet. It's just a bit... yeah, inconsistent. But we do have a 107 damage murder now. And I guess we just win, right? Okay, so yeah, we did this with a pretty good Sly Silent deck, I guess. It would have been nice to thin out our deck more, get rid of some of the strikes maybe, and then, you know, the flick... well, Flick Flag was okay. I guess I want to say that the Precise Cut wasn't good later on in the game, but, you know, we took it early. So yeah, I guess maybe I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, or if we needed to take that early. This didn't help later in the game, right? And then the Corrosive Wave, we didn't take that on purpose. We got that from Transform, but we ended up sort of building a slide card draw deck around it, and it's inconsistent, right? It would have been more consistent if we had, thinned out our deck more and could, maybe add some more card draw. It would have been nice to have a Tactician in this deck, right? But or another Reflex maybe, but yeah, well, we still got through it. So yeah, that went pretty well. Yeah, so next time I guess we try to play Ascension 5 on the Regent, which is the class that I think we've been struggling the most on. Our last one went pretty well, but we can't rely on getting the the drill and then the chemical X every game. But yeah, next time.